So the weather thing, what you call it, um, says it's 75, and the high for today is 77, and that's not what it was like the other day. The other day was like 82 or something in the 80s, and it was, but it's kind of like, I don't know. I guess it's this is the summer heat, or starting up at the end of June. June gloom is has been glooming, washing away or whatever. If she's tired and wants to drink, she's ready to go. Miss Dinky, she just wants to sit in the shade no matter where it is. She wants to sit in the shade because she runs and gets hot. But after she's cooled down and not doing anything, then she wants to bask or she wants to lay in the sun. But when she's running and doing stuff, she wants to lay in the shade, of course, because it's cooler. But after she's had a nap or whatever, and like she's got her energy back or she's ready to go again, she'll be laying in the sun, soaking up the sun rays. You got the balls? You got your ball? You got your ball? I'm not even trying to offer you a treat right now. I was going to offer Miss Dinky one, and I know she'll take it, but you won't take it right now. I know. You want some more water? Go ahead. Get some more water and relax. Your tongue's hanging out like on a shoe. You ready? You want to get it? Sit down. You want to get the ball? Mary Jane, you going to watch it? Watch it. Here it is. Where is it? Miss Dinky, what are you doing? She's observing everything. She heard something. She's on guard, and she's ready to play. She's ready to do the task, and she's on guard watching. You ready? Get it. We do tricks or certain things, I'm not a trainer, and it's pretty self-explanatory when you're like, you tell them to do something or you say something and kind of show them how to do it, and then reward them in a way, and then more, so they'll do it, and then more repetition. They get used to it, and then it becomes like a routine style. Watch her sheet. But so, and I know, like Mary Jane, she's Belgian Malinois, so and she's smart. Okay, and so you can teach them in her way young, I guess from beginning of puppy stage, pretty much I've seen. But I'm not a like a policeman or a military man or whatever. So she doesn't have to, or neither one of them, but she especially doesn't have to perform some type of like any kind of enforcement, police, military, whatever, duties, or she doesn't have to have those kind of skills, or but she's got the skills. She doesn't have to. We don't have to teach her to do that type of stuff. So pretty much I let them just be dogs. You know what I'm saying? And right now puppies. So I just let them be puppies, and then then they'll be adult dogs, and then but we do, like me and Mary Jane, and then Miss Dinky follows suit in some ways, so it's kind of good. But there's some things that Mary Jane can do and will do And in a way, you can see Miss Dinky, she just like doesn't comprehend, because like all dogs, I think, pretty much, well, not all dogs, but are smart, very intelligent, and uh, um, but in different ways, they're not like all the same. Like she might be smart and good at this, and then she again is not that way with characteristics and etc. And same with Miss Dinky, like Mary Jane. I could tell her to go get my bag, and she'll go get my bag. And we have been working on, because like it will be in the living room and it'll be in the bedroom, of course. And she'll go to the bedroom because she like knows. And now she knows I put my bag on the little grow thing, and she knows it's there. But and I'm saying we're still kind of working on it just to get it down. I've been putting it in other places and saying go get it. And of course, her first reaction is go to the bedroom up on the grow thing, and she'll bring me my bag. But and she'll go get my bag, go to get my bag, and it's not there in its spot. And she comes back to me, and looking at me like, "Hey, it's not there," etc. And hey, and here comes somebody else trying to, Dinky, hey, quit. Good morning. Oh, she's kind of rude and obnoxious. Dinky, get over here. She's rude and obnoxious, so come on. We gotta stay away from that kind of people. So, and she'll look at me like, it's not there, and then get excited and want to go back to the bed. I'm like, we gotta find it. And she'll find it, which is again amazing to me, because like finding stuff, her instinct stuff or whatever, I didn't teach her and didn't have to. It's just it's instinct. It's there, and it's wild because again, you see dogs that are trained and stuff, and they do that type of stuff, but when they do stuff and they're not trained or haven't been trained to do, it's wild for me. That dog is so smart. Miss Dinkers, you bean. But we do stuff. We jump and we and we catch, and here comes somebody else this way. Let me see, what else does she do? Sits and stays. She'll go between my legs. Just basic, I guess. Basic like stuff. Again, except for stuff like that I didn't teach her. Like, give me the ball, pick up the ball, bring me the ball. Come on. Here. Thank you. Yeah, I think the guy's got a dog. It's that one guy again. Oh my gosh. And look, now he's going back. Is he going back? I don't know. It's over by that crazy lady. That crazy lady. Or that lady is sitting at the pool. I put the phone down so I could put their leashes on them. But so that crazy lady, well, rude. I don't know if she's crazy. She's rude. But she went right there, there's that guy with the dog. She went and sat right there looking at the pool. I think she was going to come back here and do whatever. But so that guy is right there now on the other side of the pool there. So he was coming back, and I guess realized that we were still here. That guy was coming back with the dog, sorry. I like to keep their leashes on me. I have Dinky's bag right here, because for when she gets tired, I put her in the bag and then I gotta carry her. Little, hey girl, little monster. And so, but I like to keep them in the pouch here when they're not on. So wherever I'm at, close to them or whatever, I can put their leash on them instead of like leave it right here next to the water bowl. And we happen to be over there by that garbage can or that tree. Now I have to hold them, just physically hold like by the collar or whatever. And not so they'll attack anybody or any dogs, but or viciously attack. They'll attack with love and friendship because, or just wanting the attention. There's somebody new, or there's some dog that might be nice and might play with them. They'll run up and smother you, try to smother you with kisses and hugs and that, because they get excited. And with the class, I had the free week class or whatever, trial or whatever, and it wasn't really helpful. I mean, it was just a week, but it wasn't good. Okay, and they told me, like training her and teaching her for service animal, qualifications or whatever, etc. That when she gets excited for people, people in general, I'm kind of supposed to scold her, not scold her, but if it comes to it, forcibly get her to not do it, get her to stop. And I said, Miss Dinky, and I said, well, I thought first, and then I was like, well, if she wants to like love on somebody or be nice to them, or I don't want to teach her that's bad, because it's not bad. If you want to be friendly or etc. That's not bad. Now, if you want to jump on people or and scratch them and knock them down, etc. Okay, well that's bad. But well, Miss Dinky, if she jumps on you or jumps up to you, she's gonna not even barely go to your knees, really, unless you're a child. But Mary Jane, if she sees somebody and she wants to acknowledge them, she won't just go jump on them. She'll go run to them and be like, hey, here I am. And then if you acknowledge her and like to play, etc., then she'll jump up and want the attention. So like if she's running toward me now to play, she's like, oh, you're my friend, and I'm like, hey. Then she's like, oh, excited because I've acknowledged her and I was like, hello, etc. And then she thinks you're a friend or a good person. Now, I've seen it, and I've had it happen with Mary Jane, with a couple people actually, and to find out and to come to it, they ended up crazy or whatever, and well, I guess the crazy goes with it, and just like rude and mean and disrespectful. But the first time she was so here comes this guy, and well, I've seen him before, and we've hello and whatnot, but she's not on a leash, and she knows I've seen him because we said hello, and so the point is, she sees him, and she's like kind of running towards him, and he's like, hey, and then she jumps up like, hey, and then he's like and he's like, get your damn dog, etc. Blah blah. Those damn dogs, and then it starts like cursing the dogs, and then in a way me for letting the And I was like, wait. First, me, period, or and that you're saying the dogs, etc. Plus, if you don't want them jump on you or whatever, if you don't want to play, don't play. You know what I'm saying? If my dog walks by you, if you ignore my dog's gonna go on. Well, my dog's gonna look at you, and you're not acknowledging. You're just ignoring the dog, or whatever. My dog's not even gonna. That's it. Boom, gone. But again, now here comes the dog, and now you're like, oh, baby doggy, or anything. Yeah, acknowledge that's then she's gonna be like, okay, you're cool, or And that's because I'm not a trainer. I don't know how to teach her. Hey, that person is an ass. So even if they're nice or seem nice or and talk to you nice, stay away from them. You know what I'm saying? Because they're crazy and rude, and that type of stuff is it's kind of dangerous because yeah, you're like, oh, cool, and you think they're like a homeless one of these homeless people. You go to help them, and then they stab you. You know what I'm saying? Like, and cuss you out because you helped them or whatever. It's like you were being nice, and you were so nice. I wanted to help you because you were down and out. But it turns out you weren't really nice, and you're down and out because you're a lunatic drug addict or whatever. And it's like, and I don't know how to teach her that part.